It is 2 hours UTC, and we're back again with Astronomy daily live stream, gathering together a nice circle of friends to talk about and share a common passion for the science of astronomy. So, welcome everybody. Glad you could stop in. Welcome to those who are coming in live, and welcome to those who are watching this sometime later in the future. I hope that the future is nice. I can say that the past is not too bad, can always be better. And that's sort of the goal of this live stream, is just to get better and better and better as time goes by. So glad everybody could stop in. Now, before I forget, which I did again last night, I'm going to tweet the fact that I am live. There, I've done it. Amazing. Can't believe how many times I forget to do that simple task of just, clicking a button. It's just amazing, amazing. So yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Hope you might be having some nice clear skies, some nice transparent skies, making some interesting observations maybe. Um, you know, just going out into nature is really awesome. Um, so do so, do so, even if it's during the middle of of the day. If you can have some nice clear blue skies, maybe with some clouds in it, whatever you like. And yeah, I for one, I prefer the nice, deep, rich blue of an Arizona clear sky. So, and that is where I'm located, southeastern Arizona, United States. 7 hours behind UTC. So when it's 2 hours UTC, and this live stream is starting at 2 hours UTC, I'm actually 7 hours behind that. So it's 2:03 UTC on April 6th, 2018. But where I'm located, it is 7:03 p.m. Uh, on April 5th. On April 5th. So yeah, you got to do a little bit um, um, of arithmetic to figure out when this time starts for you. Of course, you can always cheat, which is completely allowable. There's nothing wrong with cheating. Um, you know, if it helps and, is harmless, it's like, whatever. And the way that you cheat is you subscribe to this channel, right? Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then hit the notification bell. And when I go live, when I go live, probably sometimes it seems to work and sometimes it doesn't. But most of the time, you will get a notification, some kind of email or something saying um, that Astronomy Daily Live is live, and you can go here, join us, join the ever growing circle of friends who come together every single day to share a common passion for the science and fun that is astronomy. So cheers! I've got some coffee tonight in my thick mug. So cheers! And I've got the hydrogen hydroxide um, molecules in this in this glass, and I would say, yeah, for sure, this is several moles of hydrogen hydroxide. one mole of a material tells you, well, you can sort of see this as two things. And I realize that this isn't a chemistry course, but chemistry is actually very, very, very much used and needed um, um, in astronomy. When astronomers do spectroscopy, what they're doing is they are looking at the elements and or molecules contained in whatever object they are looking at. So, so chemistry is very, very, very important to astronomy. A thorough knowledge of chemistry is extremely important. So 1 mole of any material is the if you take the atomic weight, of either the atom or the molecule, whatever, and convert that into grams. So hydrogen hydroxide, let's see, has a molecular weight. Let's just, I'm going to Google the molecular weight of HOH here. Let's see. Bear with me. I never quite know where Astronomy Daily Live is going to go, especially at the beginning. Molecular weight of HOH, aka, what is it? You know. I don't have to tell you smart people. So hydrogen hydroxide is 18.0 01528. That is the atomic weight. So you convert that into grams. So one mole of hydrogen hydroxide weighs 18.01528 grams. Okay, and that also tells you how many molecules are in that 18.01 grams. And that is Avogadro's number, which is, I'm looking that up now too. I know that you can't see it. Avogadro number. That is about 6 times 10^3. Okay, so in 18 grams of hydrogen hydroxide, there are about 10 to the 23 molecules. So 18 grams, if you convert that to units, that's about half an ounce, a little more than half an ounce or so. I think there's like 28.35 grams in an ounce. So 18 grams, a little bit more than half an ounce. There are 10. So in this glass, okay, which is like half full, right? I've got, let's see, are there measurements on this thing? No, there aren't actually any numbers on here, but I want to say that that's probably, yeah, that's probably like 10 ounces, maybe, or so. 10 ounces. Okay, so that's 280 grams. 280 grams. Now I'm grabbing my handy dandy, always at hand, pocket calculator, right? Every good scientist has within his or her reach at all times, at all times, a calculator, okay? Not the thing on the computer here, right? hand calculator, because when you want to do a calculation, you want to do it quick, right? You don't want to have to fiddle around, right? So let's just say 280 grams. So that's 15. So yeah, something like, well, let's see, let's do it right. 280 divided by 18. That's right. Well, 280. It's hard to do this with one hand. 280. I've got to put it down on the keyboard here. Divided by 18. So that's 15.5 times Avogadro's number, which is 6 times 10 to the 23rd. So that's almost in this glass right here, there are 10 to the 25th molecules. Is that amazing or what? Okay, that's more. That's yeah, that's many, many, many more stars in the universe right here. So cheers. Amazing. Amazing. So yeah, hope everybody's doing well. So Astronomy Daily Live is just a casual, fun get together where we talk astronomy. Um, I like to be skeptical about things, but also um, open-minded and just sort of loose and fun. This is a passion that I have, and that this circle of friends has, and come together every single day and talk about it, and talk about astronomical concepts, and it can be anything. We can talk about telescopes, CCD cameras, any kind of research. I'd like to get um, some professionals um, um, in here at some point and just let them talk. Just let them talk, not any kind of a interview, but just talk about what they are working on right right now, or if they want to talk about some kind of paper, whatever, whatever. It's just really, really fun. Let me pull up my chat here. Hey there, Tom. Hope everybody's doing well. Carbonic acid. Okay. All right. Be careful. Be careful with that. I've got to be extremely careful with this stuff because it is highly addictive. So and you know I've actually found at least two forms of this, right? Sometimes it's hydrogen hydroxide, HOH. Sometimes it's dihydrogen oxide, H2O, and very, very different, very different, but both extremely awesome. So cheers. Yeah, so be careful with that acid, man. It's yeah, be careful. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna, um, Astronomy Daily Live is an ever evolving, ever changing um, live stream, and with the ultimate goal of just getting better and better and better. Providing um, uh, good content that people want to come back and listen to, check in. Um, it's a daily thing. So if you want to come in every single day, very, very cool. Kudos. But that's not really the intent. The intent is to let you come in whenever you want, right? I mean, I do have an assigned time, but you can come in any day of the week, any day of the month, any day of the year, uh, as long as it's, at least at the moment, 2 hours UTC. That's all right. But I think what I'm going to start doing is trying to shorten these up a little tiny bit. I don't know how well that is going to work. Um, no particular reason. I guess the only thing that's sort of motivating me right now in that direction is that I can look at the um, 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 analytics and see that like the average watch time is about like 22 minutes or so. Well, if I'm going for an hour 15, sometimes even an hour and a half, um, maybe that's a bit too long. I can go all day and all night, right? I have no problem at all with that. But I do respect your time, and I greatly appreciate the time um, that you do spend coming in here and sharing things and listening to me blab, um, talking about stuff, whatever. But I'm thinking for at least for a little while, I'm going to keep these live streams maybe a little shorter. Um, so not necessarily move along any faster to try to pack in more things, but just relax a little bit more, and maybe not quite maybe not quite an entire hour instead. So, having said that, let's get into talking about some astronomical events that are going on for the month of April or so. I went on to cloudynights.com. Huge shout out to them. I actually got a hold of one of the administrators today, and asked if it was okay if I promoted um, this live stream on Cloudy Nights. And he responded promptly, which I appreciate. Okay, I simply, and I say this almost every single show, I appreciate a response. Okay, my experience with lack of responses is huge, right? So I just appreciate a response, and the response was no, for two reasons. One, they really don't know me. Okay, so I understand that. I accept that. You've got a new, some Yahoo, coming in off the street. You don't know who he is, what he's doing, what he knows, what his intentions are, any of that at all. So I think that was sort of the primary reason for no. The secondary reason, which is, I don't know, but there's a concern. There's a concern that I'm going to take people away from Cloudy Nights. Okay, now for those of you like Tom who have been here almost from the beginning, I've been doing this. I'm not paying any attention to how long I'm doing this. Every single day, I just do it, right? I don't care. But I realize that I'm coming up on 3 months. I'm coming up on 3 months. I I started this on January 14th or so. So January, February, March. Yeah. So it's coming up on 3 months. And in that time, okay, um, I haven't taken anything away from anybody else. so, so yeah, I, 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 I mean, I understand, um, but yeah, to be concerned that people on cloudy nights are going to leave that forum to glom on to me. That's not really a valid thing. But you know, of course, I respect that, and I said, cool. I'm going to stay very, very active on cloudynights.com. So check them out. They're a very, very active group, uh, you know, which I greatly appreciate. I mean, every single time I go there, there's new, not only new topics, but lots of responses to um, old topics, and it's bang 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 bang. I mean responses are quick and plentiful. So it's an awesome site. Check them out, cloudynights.com. And I told them, I'll check back in 6 months, and maybe they can reevaluate that kind of a decision, because they're going to realize that I'm not going to take anything away from anybody, and you know I'm no expert, but I know some things. I know some things. I'm pretty good at stuff. So and um, in general, I'm I'm just sort of a normal guy, right? Nice person, um, uh, no trouble, no anything. So they'll figure that out. I just have to give it a little bit of time, a little bit of patience. But what I noticed that they have a uh, um, yeah, yeah, Tom. Cloudy Nights is a forum. That's right. So yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I think he was just trying to find some excuses. People are very, very protective of their stuff, and I understand that. So that's cool. What I have to do is I have to give, right? I have to give, and um, that that is the formula for success. Is that you give and give and give, and what happens is the universe gives. So no worries. I thought it'd be cool, just to start promoting on there, and I still uh, want to, and I think eventually I will, because yeah, I'm not a threat. I'm not a threat at all. I'm the opposite of a threat. I'm an ally. So yeah. Anyway, so on that forum, I saw that they had posted a couple of days ago the April events. What's happening in the sky, that kind of stuff. And so what I thought I would do, I'm not going to go through the entire month of April here. What these events sort of allow us to do here in this circle of friends is to just you know talk about specific topics or some concepts that uh, you know uh, are fun to talk about, right? So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen like that, and I meant to start up my live stream over on my thumb drive over here. I'm going to hide that, and we're going to go over here. So here is cloudynights.com, your astronomical community. And so this most definitely isn't an exhaustive listing of everything that is going on in the sky in the month of April. But I sort of thought that I could go through a few of these, the first few, and call it a night at that point, and we can um, touch on these more um, as the days go by, right? Because we're already into the 6th of April, right? So we're actually almost into the first week of April already. So we need to catch up a little bit here and see what we missed and see what is um, going on. So let's see. On April 1st, the moon was 6.9 degrees northeast of Spica. Now, Spica is the bright star in the constellation of Virgo, and actually that's why it's called Alpha here, because Alpha is the brightest star in that constellation. Now, it doesn't go all the way down the Greek alphabet. What it usually does is it'll go alpha, beta, gamma, delta, until you get to stars that you really can't see anymore with the naked eye. So stars down to about maybe you know third or fourth or fifth magnitude maybe or so will have an alpha, beta, gamma, that kind of thing. But then every single star, I can't say every single star, but a lot of the stars in the constellations are numbered. So Alpha Virginis is also known as 1 Virginis. Um, Now, is that true? No, 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 no. That's not true. The numbering system is based on right ascension. So the most eastern star, I'm sorry, man, I am just backwards today. The most western star in the constellation will be number one. And then the next one will be number two. So as you move from west to east, the numbers will change. And please, 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 somebody, boop, somebody correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I think that's how the numbering system goes. Now there are other star names too. If the star is like a variable star, it'll have a different name, perhaps a third name. Um, so yeah. Anyway, so Spica is the brightest star in the constellation of Virgo, and apparently on the first, the moon went pretty close to it. The moon is about half of a degree or so. So 7 degrees is about 14 lunar diameters from Spica. So that's pretty close. Pretty close. Um, Also on the first, Mercury is in inferior conjunction with the sun. Now, what that means is that Mercury is directly between the sun and the Earth. It's called inferior because it's inside of the orbit of the Earth. Now, there are only two planets that that can go through inferior conjunction, and that is the two planets that are inside of the orbit of the Earth, and that is Mercury and Venus. Now, of course, it's not exactly between the Earth um, and the Sun. Otherwise, we'd be all excited because we'd be watching um, um, Mercury pass in front of the Sun. Um, um, but because of the positions of the Earth and Mercury, the relative positions, uh, that kind of alignment is relatively rare, but nevertheless, it's um, more or less in an alignment, um, either above. Okay, and in this case, it says 2.84 degrees north of the sun. So yeah, more or less, it's between the Earth and the sun. So let's see. On the second, Mars was 1.6 degrees south of Saturn. That's in the morning sky for most of us, at least. That event happened at 1300 UTC. Let's see. On the third, the moon was 3.8 degrees north northeast of Jupiter. On the fifth, that was well, technically, I guess yesterday. Yeah, almost 24 hours ago, right? It says 3 hours UTC here. The moon was 9.1 degrees north of the star Antares. Again, the alpha means that it is the brightest star in that constellation. Thanks for showing me the way, Uncle Bill. Uncle Bill will show a lot of us the way. We just have to follow him. He is awesome. So follow Uncle Bill, and I don't think you'll ever go wrong. Brule Hip for sure. So then let's see on the seventh, which is just what, a day or so um, from now, the moon's going to be 1.9 degrees north of Saturn, and then very cool. The moon, Mars, and Saturn uh, all are going to be extremely close to one another, 3.46 degrees um, away from each other. So that's a nice little lineup there. So let's see. Let's think about the geometry there a little bit. Okay. Um, ooh, should I try to draw this? Ooh, this is not good. This is not good, but I'm going to try to draw it anyway. Okay, I'm going to expand this a little bit. Oh, this is not going to be good. I'm warning you now. This is not going to be very nice, but I'm going to try anyway. So let's see. Let's make a sun. Now this is not going to be to scale. Okay, this is not going to be to scale or anything else. So let's make a sun. Okay, let's make a nice. Whoop. Let's make a nice blue Earth. Now let's see. I've got to be careful about this. Uh, yeah. Okay. So a nice blue Earth. Okay. I think I've got it. Okay. Let's make that blue. Okay. Now we got to make a really small moon, but I'm just going to make it sort of the same size. Okay. Same size as the Earth, maybe a little bit smaller, and we'll make that gray. Okay. We'll make that gray. Then we're going to put Mars. Okay, this is definitely not going to be to scale. Sorry about that. Let's make Mars over here, and we'll make Mars sort of orange. Okay, and then we'll put Saturn. Oh, this is definitely not to scale. Definitely not to scale. Let me zoom out a little bit here. So, whoops. No, that's not going to work. Whoop. Let's see. Can I move these things? rectangular section. What I want to do is I want to move all these things down, down, down. Yeah, I can do this. Move it way down here. I'm going to move down as far as I possibly can. Let's see. Can I? Yeah, no, I guess I don't want to do that. I've already committed here a little bit. So, okay, let's just do this. We'll do this. And way out here, I'm going to put this as far out as I possibly can. I'm going to make another circle. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to draw the rings. Make another circle out here. And let's see, let's make that pink. Okay, so what we've got, right, is we've got the sun, the earth, the moon, Mars, and Saturn. Okay, now the earth and Mars and Saturn are all going around the sun. We're sort of looking at this from the top, okay, from above. So all the planets, all three planets, Earth, Mars, and Saturn, are going around counterclockwise, okay, this away, right? Can you sort of see that? I hope. Um, yeah, in image attributes, I can make the paper much bigger. Okay, dare dare I try to do that now? This is just paint, so I don't know. I don't see any image attributes. I'm just going to continue here. This is just, to give you a basic idea, okay, of sort of the geometry of this alignment that is happening tomorrow, right? So the Earth is going around the sun in sort of an elliptical thing like this. Whoop, I.e. And so is Mars, right? It's going around the sun as well. And so is Saturn, right? It's going around the sun way out there. And then, of course, the moon is going around the Earth like that, right? So before sunrise, see, the Earth is also spinning on its axis counterclockwise. So if you can imagine, see, we're sitting on the surface of the Earth here, and we're rotating around like that, which makes the sun appear to rise. So we're looking at this stuff in the morning, right? And as we look at the moon, we also see Mars and Saturn. But is this cool or what? Earth and Moon are on of course, the Earth side of the sun. Mars is on the opposite side of the sun, and Saturn, of course, is way over on the other side of the sun. So is that cool or what? Now I'm certain that I don't have the geometry here exactly right. If you go on to something like um, stellarium, uh, you'd be able to see this exactly as it is. So this is just a really rough, crude, and I hope it's about right representation of the geometry. What I'll try to do if uh, um, um, Uncle Bill doesn't beat me to it, is I will try to make a graphic of this uh, so you can really see it. You can look at it, look for it on my Discord server. There's a link to that down in the description of this um, video. And yes, um, oh, Heptacular raptor, my one of my jobs is to blow minds. They're called knowledge bombs, and I absolutely love knowledge bombs. I like to be bombed by knowledge, and I like to bomb others with knowledge. So hopefully that geometry is about right. Stellarium will either make me a genius or make me a liar. So, but I think that's approximately right. It's not to scale, but you know there is this really cool alignment that's happening in the morning. So it's got to be something like this, something. Anyway, so that's happening. Let's see. Um, the the closest that they get is on the 7th at 16 hours UTC. So, depending on where you are, you know, on the planet, um, you'll have to see that. But I would say on the morning of the 7th, okay, the morning of the 7th, which is just a little over a day away or so, uh, um, uh, uh, yeah, no, I can't, and the reason why I can't is because I am running this live stream uh, on a laptop that is old and tired, and uh, if I run anything else on this, the live stream basically freezes. Now, um, Uncle Bill is extremely good at Stellarium, and I'll bet that very soon that is going to be up on my Discord channel. So make sure to go over there and look that up. And yeah, if nothing else, I'll send you a picture myself. You can send me an email, cosmiclettuce@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to do that for you. He's, yeah, he calls it spam, but it is far from spam. It is, well, I guess it depends on whether you like spam or not. Now, uh, being a vegetarian, I sort of you know don't really indulge in spam anymore, but I remember spam, and spam was actually pretty awesome. So I and Uncle Bill's form of spamming, as I said, is definitely the nice kind of spamming. So spam away, Uncle Bill. You have the wrench anyway. You can pretty much do anything you want now. All right, how much further am I going to go? Probably not too much further. Let's go out to April 8th because the moon on April 8th is at apogee, and apogee is the furthest distance that the moon is from Earth um, in this orbit, right? So the moon orbits the Earth, but it isn't in a perfect circle. It's in a ellipse, and so um, at certain times it's closest, and that's called perigee, and um, um, and at other times it's the furthest away, which is called apogee. And apparently this is happening on the 8th of April at 5:31 UTC, and it's going to be a little over 400 kilometers away. Now, interesting about that number, right? That's about the same distance that Jupiter's moon Io is from Jupiter. And interestingly enough, um, you know, our moon takes what, like 29 days to orbit the Earth. It takes Io 16 hours. 16 hours to go around Jupiter once. So that's, you know, something interesting to think about, and maybe you can think about why there's such a difference between those two things. It's the same distance. We're covering the same distance in terms of circumference, but for some reason Io is moving just insanely faster, right? Almost 30 times faster. So why is that? I don't know. Well, actually, I think I do. But why don't you think about that for a little while? And yeah, see, Uncle Bill's already done it. He's already done it. Where is it? Let's see it. Has he done it here? Why am I going to have to update? Am I going to have to refresh? I thought this thing automatically refreshes. Let's see if I do it. I just want to see if I was even close. Oh, I'm not. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to click on your link, Uncle Bill. Okay, that's just the link to Discord. Gotcha. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I gotcha. I was jumping the gun there. Ninja fail. Ninja fail. All right. Well, cool. Look, I think I'm gonna get out of here for now. As I said, I'm thinking about shortening these a little bit. Um, Not really for any particular reason. I just, you know, I've got a lot of respect for your time, and you know, don't want to take too much away from, you know, your evenings or your mornings, whatever it is. Um, I am here every single day at 2 hours UTC. We talk astronomy. Um, Questions can be answered, statements can be made, um, anything astronomical. Um, Whether you're new or old or a professional, whatever it is, come on in. You are welcome here for sure. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here for now. Glad you could stop by um, for a little while. As I said, I think I'm going to shorten these up a little bit more. Um, Not going to try to pack in a lot of information, a lot of uh, a lot of stuff. This is supposed to be fun, casual, get together, you know, touch bases um, 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 every day, every other day, every week. How's it going? You know, that kind of thing. There was a rocket launch today. There is going to be one soon. I haven't been following the rocket launches all that much. You know, very soon, rocket launching is going to be like airplane flying. Okay, it's going to be so routine that nobody's going to pay any more attention at all. Now look, my coffee has gotten cold, and that is a serious crisis. So I'm gonna have a sip anyway. All right, well, cool. I'm going to get out of here for now. So hopefully your day, your evening will be well, and I will catch you again tomorrow, a little more than 23 hours from now. Now, in that time, we'll have traveled at least 20 million kilometers. Uh, some somewhere that way, or maybe that way, or that way. I don't know which way we're actually going, but it's a long way. It's a long way. In just 24 hours, we'll have traveled about 20 million kilometers. So, keep your hats on, keep your head low, and I will see you on the spin tomorrow. All right, take care. Hey, and check out my past videos. Make sure to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs down, whichever. Make some comments, share. I want the circle of friends to grow and grow and grow. I don't want a stadium full of people on this live thing. I think that would be too much, right? But let's have a nice, cozy 10 or 20 or 30, you know, in a nice group, having a conversation. So I don't necessarily have to be talking the entire time. We can have some panelists down here, and we can just talk astronomy, have a good time, share a passion, share a passion. All right, I'm really going to get out of here this time. Peace, cheers, have a great day, a great night, and yeah, I will see you on the spin. Okay, bye everybody, bye.